then the other products that I could think of is the at-home highlighting kit with a comb. Highlights are something that when we do in the salon, we place highlights in certain ways to accentuate the face, accentuate certain areas of the hair. You can make them hidden and more natural. You can put them right at the base and have it be more dramatic. Based on the size, will give you more of a natural feel, more of fun, funky feel the thicker that you go. When you have an at-home kit, you're kind of just hoping that this comb is going to give it this even highlight feel, and what actually winds up happening is you'll get what we call like cheetah spots, because as you're combing it through, it's going to apply heavier at the root where you start. As you get towards the bottom, you might get an odd distribution of the product, so you'll wind up with these like spots that are a little bit darker than others. And then of course, you know, the smoothing treatment era is huge right now, and there are some at-home kits that claim to do a smoothing treatment and, you know, just put it in, comb it through, you know, blow it out, and you're good to go. But really, that's also a very involved technical service. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with that service. You can break your hair off if you're not doing it the proper way. So those sort of at-home do-it-yourself products are definitely a no-go. Okay, well, for tools, I definitely love the Not Your Mother's just came out with this really cool tool here, where this actually snaps off, and then you've got this one as well. So this one's actually really slim, so it'll give you a really deep wave, where this one's going to give you more of a fun wave, because you're going to get a tighter curl here and a looser curl here, which is what these shapes are meant to do. So I really like that styling tool at the moment. Braids are huge. Braids are becoming very undone. You'll notice that, you know, it's a French braid, but it's pulled apart and it's got texture and it's got flyaways. Like, I tell a lot of my brides in the salon when we're doing updos now that you kind of want those flyaways. It gives it a very soft, natural texture. We're kind of moving away from those really sleek, done, coiffed styles. Dry shampoos are huge right now, especially since a lot of women are getting into the blow dries. The dry shampoos are going to draw you out an extra day or two without keeping the hair greasy. A heat protectant spray, that's also huge, because a lot of women are curling their hair now, and there's that infamous YouTube video with the girl that burns her hair off with the curling iron. If you haven't seen it, watch it. And that's a perfect example of not prepping your hair properly and doing the curling iron at too high of a heat. So you always want to get an iron that's going to give you a temperature adjustment. Really, you don't need to go over like 280, 300. Going over that is when you're risking damaging your hair. So that's what? One, we've got styling tool, dry shampoo, braids, the heat spray, and then a brush. Always a good brush. I'm like, why didn't I think of that earlier? You want a brush that's mixed with plastic and boar hair. The reason why is the boar hair is going to help to smooth your hair, and it's going to help detangle the hair. And it's really, really ideal for people that have finer texture, whereas the plastic bristles are going to help give you a little bit more grip, and if you have thicker hair, it's going to allow you to get more hair and brush it more evenly at the same time, but then again, controlling flyaways by using the boar hair. I wish my clients would ask me for more detailed instructions on how to do their hair at home, because the biggest thing that you always get is you do my hair in the salon, I go home, I can never do it myself. I try to educate my clients as often as possible. A lot of them I don't think they take it the right way, because they challenge themselves in their mind that it's going to still be much more difficult than they expect, when if they really went home and tried it and and they took the advice, they would probably find that it's really easy to achieve the looks that they get in the salon at home. It all takes practice. I mean, anything that you're trying for the first time isn't going to be the easiest. It's like when the curling wand came out, people were like, I stand where and I hold it how, and it was an unusual thing that people weren't used to, and now I'd say most women actually prefer the wand over the curling iron. So with a little bit of effort, I think everybody could achieve the look that they're looking for. For winter, I definitely still see the braids. It's been all over the runways on last year for the winter looks, and now for the spring looks, we're seeing a lot of ponytails, a lot of really soft waves. I don't think the trend is out yet. I definitely say that it's still moving forward, but it's becoming more undone, more tousled, more textured.